All right, today I want to talk to you about something a little bit different, a little bit lateral, a little bit creative. This is actually something I refer to in my book on creativity and innovation. Here we are on my website, timlevy.net, with a little bit of a look at that book. Of course, you can grab yourself a copy anytime you happen to wish. But the website I'm talking about in particular is called DeviantArt. And this particular website is a creative community of quite literally millions of people. Let's have a look today. 283 million pieces of artwork from over 31 million registered artists and art appreciators. This is a staggering resource. So how do you actually use it? Well, I like to use it when I'm a little short on creative ideas. Let's say I want something, a new book cover, and I'm not sure what would be a great symbol for a concept, or maybe I want something for an advertising campaign. I remember at one point I was talking to some chief marketing officers, a whole room full of them, as a matter of fact, and one of them put up their hand and said, "Hey, listen, Tim, I sell coffee, and I can't think of anything new to do with coffee, because coffee is just, it's the same ad every time you get up, you see someone have coffee in the morning, they feel better, move on." But we got onto DeviantArt and had a little bit of a scroll through just by searching on the word coffee and started coming up with some really neat ideas. This is what's there today. So that one there, nothing wild. Here we go. A love heart in a coffee cup. Beautiful. I'm going to open with my right click, open link in new tab to have a further look at that one. Here's a lovely one. This is the word coffee. Looks to me like it might be, the coffee stain typeface. That's pretty cool. And you can basically go on and hit show more, and more of them come up. Just to be clear, there are how many? 444,000 coffee-related pieces of artwork. And the two we happen to find here are this one, the love heart, which looks nice. You can actually download a copy of that file, or you could get in touch with Sir Inderella if you were interested in using that artwork commercially. Here's this other one, the font. Again, you can download a JPEG, or you can get in touch with Mark Mustaine if you want to, I don't know, buy a copy of the font, I imagine. So you can see how this is powerful for creativity. Let's look one further. Let's look at book covers. So what if I just type in book cover? I bet a whole mess of really, look at these amazing book covers. But in this case, I want to narrow it down. Let's see if they've got something in business book covers. Maybe they do. With 380 million or whatever pieces of artwork, they probably do. Here's something. Metamorphosis. They're not very businessy. They're pretty creative. Warriors, October. So not very businessy, but definitely book covers. How about I just limit it to digital artwork? Actually, there we go. Digital artwork, business book covers. This is what it's finding. So as you can see, very creative, not necessarily a book cover I'd want to use for business. How about website design? Website design. I bet you they have some fantastic designs for that. I'm just sort of picking up random. Here we go. Look at that. So I don't know really what that might mean. Let's move on. There you are. This is a nice looking design from somebody. Looks like something else that's nice there. So I can have a look at this particular person who must be a website designer, get in touch with them, maybe come up with some different ideas. There's a nice idea for a website design. Download it or get in touch. So as you can see, this is basically just a way to come up with loads of ridiculously creative ideas by getting in touch with a 30 million strong artistic community and then arguably applying it to whatever your projects happen to be. I highly recommend DeviantArt.